Hey, this is Mark Steelman, and I want to show you some of the toys. So this stuff, I mean, there's so much about this game that is just luxury, right? But this stuff is really some nice add-ons for this game. This is terrain. The game comes with all the terrain you need in cardboard, but these are some alternate packs that let you have plastic buildings, and let's just look at some of them. So I've got the board set up here for, this one's called Monastery, okay? And this one has got a Monastery 1 and 2. And this is Terrain Pack 1, okay? And what we have, I'm going to show you right quick. Here is Sandbags. Like I said, the core game comes with sandbags that are cardboard pieces, but these are little sandbags that will cover two sides. You see that? So you just put them on here, and now you got a little bit of cover, right? Here is some razor wire. See that? I might hit that with a little paint. Put that in a space and nobody's going in there. Here is a tank trap. Okay. And then they've got flags. Let me pull this building out first. So there's a bunch of these little buildings. There's 9 of them, and they're all identical. And they've got this little pocket in there. I'm not sure how I feel about this pocket, but the idea is that you could actually have one of your units go into the building by sliding them in there, and you could still see they were in there. And that door fits pretty good. I mean, it's not coming out. So what you can do with this is it just makes your game be more three-dimensional. Let's say I'm going to put a building here, and I'm going to put a building here, something like that. And the game starts to look a little more, three-dimensional. I'll put some over those trees right there. Now this is like a little, now this here is a flag stand. And when you capture it, you put your flag color on it. Check this out. Right? And then it kind of stands over in the corner because otherwise it would be in the way. You couldn't put your stuff in the thing. So here's these spaces right here are the ones that have resources on them. I can put that there, and that will designate that the blue player controls that resource. And when nobody controls it, you just take the flag off, and that just stands there. It makes it really easy to pick out, especially if you're using a custom scenario that isn't using the resources as drawn on the map. They have cardboard tokens that represent resources, and you could make the resources. You could just change it. You could make your own scenarios. All right. So that's what's in the Terrain Pack 1. You get flags, you get buildings with a little trap door on the back. And the way this works is, and I don't have the dice, but here they are. you have these little dice, these little gray dice that have pips on it. And the pit, and this goes on this building, tells you how many, how much life the building still has, right? This building over here is about to die. So, what happens when it dies? Well, there is a token, there's a cardboard token that is the destroyed building. But then there's also the ruins of war. So let's get into that. But again, like I said, all of this is pure luxury. Don't feel like you have to get it, but it's just, I'm not sorry I got it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not sorry I got it. This Ruins of War has this cathedral that goes over this bit right here. Basically, you have this very large building that can be part of the map. And you could actually put that cathedral anywhere if you wanted to. I mean, like I said, when you're building your own maps. And here is the tower. If I can get it out. Boom. So now they've got me a blown up cathedral. I think I would want to push that cathedral. If I rotated this map tile like 180 degrees, then the cathedral will be more towards the middle of the map, and I think I'd like that. But we'll see. Here is one of the ruined buildings. So when somebody does one more damage to this building right here, you can put this building in there. And this just is it is now a ruined building in this game is an impassable space, right? So but it looks awesome, especially if I paint it up. It'll look really nice. And I think they start at 4 hit points. So that's what those do. And there are, let's see how many of them are there in here. Wait, hang on just a second, because this thing is full and I could look at the bottom of it to find how many there are. But check this out. There's a bunker. So like there's a bunker on the board right here. If I can put this bunker on there, and you see those 2 little spots right there? Those are for putting dice in them. Right? It's a bunker, right? So it's gonna have a lot more hit points. There's 2 spots there, so I'm guessing. I haven't read this part of the directions yet, so I'm guessing. But I think that this has a ton of hit points, right? And you could just slot them in like that, so you can track them. This cathedral can have, I think that the way they've got it is the cathedral has a capture point in it. And one of the things I'm kind of curious about is can enemy units be inside the building? I know that only infantry units can be inside buildings, but I don't know if enemy, like if you control the whole building when you're in there or what. But I'm going to have to read the directions, find out. Like I said, I'm just opening this stuff tonight. This is April the 3rd. I guess now it's almost Easter now because it's getting late. But there's 2 of those bunkers in here. This is a building from the train pack. There's also, wait for it. Maybe I may have to cut this out. Here it is. And there are these little Here's some of them. I don't know exactly what this is, but this is in the Ruins of War pack also. I'm afraid I don't know my World War II munitions very well. But it looks awesome and I'm excited. All right, so there's all this cool stuff and you've got your dudes sneaking around in here, fighting and stuff. Oh, look, you've also got the tower that's not blown up. So this could be here. That's cool. So I've got several blown up buildings. I think there's 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, there's 8 of them. That's weird. I could have sworn the bottom said there were 6. It says 6 building ruins, but I'm counting more than that. That's not a problem. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I count 8. That's not a problem. And let's see, there were 9 of these, so there's not quite as many. So you can't let all your buildings get blown up because you don't have enough ruined buildings. You'll have to use the cardboard for your last one. But that is what's in the terrain packs. And I've made a mess, but I'm gonna clean up my mess and make a neat looking board for you right quick so that you can not just go, wow, he just made a mess. Let's see if I can find a place to put my scissors, my trusty scissors. All right, so I think on this board doesn't have a painted on. I don't even know what you call these things. It's supposed to have a gun in the middle of it. Encampment, is that what they called it? I'm looking for the bottom of the box again. 2 bunkers, 6 building ruins, 1 cathedral lookout tower, 1 cathedral ruin, 1 cathedral. Some of these things might be in here because this is a Kickstarter edition, and I'm not entirely sure, but I mean, I think almost everybody that's getting this thing is getting it from Kickstarter, so that's what's in the box. It's just the back of the box says there's less stuff in the box than there's actually in the box. And maybe this doodad goes in here, I'm not sure. But anyway, this stuff is awesome, and I am totally excited to play this game. These toys make me ready to be a kid again. All right, so get all that up, get all that up. So it gives you an idea of what you can do. Let me put this down here. So this is like the fortified area down here. And then they're all expecting the enemy on this side, right? And hopefully we won't have to use this. So bring it. This has been Mark Steelman. Hope you enjoyed this video, and I'm totally excited about this game.